Antiochus Epiphanes, in the book of Acts, one of the King Herod, one of the Herods, you know, he was killed on the spot because all the people said that it was a voice of a god, you know. And Nebuchadnezzar was dropped down to a lower state, became a beast, until at 7 years passed, it was completed that he was going to be in that state. He proclaimed that the Most High, Yahweh was the true power. And he was brought back to his natural state. So the Most High could, you know, the Most High could do all kinds of things. He can do whatever he will. It's his game. Scriptures tell you that. He do it his pleasure. Just like everybody got a problem when we speak, all the brothers speak and they say that only these people are going to be delivered. You know, the Most High made it that way. He wrote that. He said that. You can't say, well, who he can and can't save. And if you do that, it's because you were one of those same people that were had Yahweh Shai crucified. Because he came with a different doctrine that you didn't understand.
This is Philippians 2 and 13. For it is the Most High which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. You know? Just or what you was talking about, it's the Most High doing. It's talking to the brethren, but it's the Most High telling you that he's the one who does everything. You know, like the brother say, who can say that you're saved or who's not saved? Who is? It's the Most High who's saying who determines it.
Yeah. Sorry. There's another one in Romans chapter 9. Let's start at verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. Who calleth? Yahweh. That's what Yahweh Shai tells us in the gospel. Yahweh calls and he brings you to Yahweh Shai, or you have to go through Yahweh Shai to go to the Father. Okay? It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I'll have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Right, real quick. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy.
There you go.
But Yahweh, like the brother said real quick, that in Philippians, that the Most High, Yahweh Shai, they put the will into us brothers to fulfill his will. Because you can't come out here and do it according to you can't come out here like with this mind, well, I'm gonna go and do this work, I got this. Most High is the one that's gonna stabilize you and keep you doing this work. If you're not meant for it, you're gonna fall out, you're gonna jump, you're not gonna do it. Because the Most High is what the Spirit is what's put in you to continue to strive and fight for this truth.
Here's another one. It's just another good one to back up that it's the Most High. This is Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. It's just another one backing it up that the Most High directs you, man. It even tells you in Jeremiah, he directs your path. Actually, real quick, before we turn the camera on, we had a little quick discussion about this book that we're reading. I was telling the brother about what was going on in the book, and he was saying that Esau did exactly what he was on point. Esau's done everything he's supposed to do. Everything the Most High wanted him to do, he did. Whether it done unrighteous dealings, wickedness, whatever, that was the Most High. The Most High wanted it to happen that way. All right, so there you go. This just proves that everything is in the hands of the Most High.
Proverbs 5 and 21, it says, for the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he pondereth all his goings.
There you go, another one. And he even tells you too that he's the one who tries the reins. He's the one who pulls the strings. The Most High directs you. The Most High controls everything that goes on here, man. Everything. Even from the simplest thing we don't even know about or care about to the greatest things. Like we were talking about a minute ago, how the Most High fills the whole earth. It tells you that the Most High's Spirit fills this whole place. So it's only right for him to control everything that he created. He even tells you that, and he even gives you that parable. Does not he Does not the potter have power over the clay? He's the one that forms it the way he wants, you know? But y'all people, man, y'all like to act like, y'all go out of your element being something that you're not even meant to be, man. That's why I love that scripture, man. I love that scripture in Jeremiah where it says, where it asks a question about, can a man that's accustomed to doing wickedness do anything that's good? Can righteousness come out of a wicked thing? No. Because the Most High, unless he allows that thing to be cleansed, yeah, it's going to remain the way it was ordained to be. Whether like the whole mindset of Esau thinks he's never going to be caught, and you 2/3, you know. But that's the Most High letting him think that. The Most High is telling this man at a certain time to think a certain way.
This is 2 Timothy 2:19. Nevertheless, the foundation of God standeth sure, having this seal, the Lord knoweth them that are his, and let every one that nameth the name of Christ depart from iniquity. But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor. If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work.
It's saying master's use. Master, there you go. So it's according to the way the master wants to use it. Even there's more scriptures like Ecclesiasticus that says a man may not say, why have this been made, or why is it that way? Well, just know that the judge himself makes it that way. That's all you gotta know, and let it play out. But we gotta do what we gotta do, you know, let Esau know that he's gonna go be destroyed. And that's another part where Esau fails to realize that you're counseling whatever y'all thinking about, the way you're trying to bring this whole martial law and chip. Most sides, he already ordained it to happen that way. So, and we already know in the end that like it says in Job, that before you're about to fill your belly, you're gonna spew it back out. You're gonna vomit it back up. All right, the scripture has said, the Lord has said, man, you're not gonna fulfill what your heart's desire. So right there you go.
Got anything else?
Yeah. Jenny, can you give me Psalms 53 and 2? Because you made a good point. 50 what? 53 and 2, and then work down
to Psalm 53 and 2. God looketh down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand, that did seek God. Every one of them is gone back. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one.
You know, sorry, real quick, like the brother that brought the scripture earlier, man, about who can wash their own heart. You know, that question right there, man, it tells you that there's no, y'all people ain't even looking towards the Most High, man. The only time y'all come to the Most High is when y'all want some type of benefit. Well, like I said in Esdras, those that have received benefits in this time and loathe my law, y'all are those abusers, man. Y'all abuse everything the Most High gives you. Y'all use it for your own gain, personal gain, unrighteously. That's why the Most High said that he looked down from heaven and saw that there was not one that was good. Only the elect are good, man, are good in the Most High's eyes. But even at that, again, going back to Proverbs, they don't have that mentality that they're anything. A brother will tell you, man, we always tell them, but we don't trying to persuade you. That's how we feel and that's how we believe. We have confidence that we don't believe we're anything because we know the scriptures. We search the scriptures, unlike you people. And that's what happens, man. Like the whole, it's adding up, that scripture that he was reading, where it said, who can wash yourself, because that's the only way your mind's gonna stay cleansed, stay right. We always tell you, man, through the scriptures that you gotta always stay occupied in the scriptures. I know there's a scripture, meditate, it's like saying how to meditate in these things always, holy, give yourself holy to them. Because lest your heart be hardened. Like, y'all gotta understand, it's a spiritual power that's working that. Without this truth, man, the necessities, the purpose of life, like I said in Ecclesiastes, you cannot survive without it. I know there's a scripture in Deuteronomy, it says that Israel choose life rather than death. And the Most High even said, I give you two ways, life or death. That was it. And you can't get around something he has not created. So this is the only way you're gonna get life. If you leave this, oh well, I think it's it was like Ecclesiasticus 4, but there's one in there. Is it Baruch? You're at Baruch. Baruch. I thought you had Baruch.
Yeah. This is Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever. All they keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Right, and those that leave it, such will die. Meaning, and it even says too that this is the book of the law that endured forever. You know, to those assholes that want to think that the law is done away with, and it's just proven that you need this always. At the end of the day, you're gonna always come back to the book, to the Bible, to the truth. And at the end of the day, like we always say, man, this word is what's gonna stand. Like we were just speaking about the Most High's pleasure, and like I said in Jeremiah, at the end of the day, we're gonna see whose words stand, mine or yours. And the Most High even said, mine.
Like I read in 2 Timothy, it says the foundation of the Most High shall surely stand.
Yep.
Because the foundation is His truth, the words, the prophecies. They're gonna stand, man. Not what y'all say or what y'all think is. It's what this scripture, this book says. And it says, Baruch 4:2 says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Give not thy honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel.
Right, and it even says, that these things are shown unto us. Meaning the answer's right there. We always tell you, man, this is where the truth is. But y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to take into consideration what's really out there. Like I was going back to earlier, y'all don't realize what y'all have done. Y'all don't realize that good thing that y'all casted off was a horrible crime and the worst thing to do. That's why the Most High said again, you're not good people. And like I said earlier, the Most High, He hates, man. And He hates you people because y'all are proud. You can't say it enough, man. Y'all people are proud. You know? Because, like it said in Jeremiah also, it said, how long shall these vain thoughts lodge within thee? Because you're just being proud, you're thinking you got it all, you think, yeah, you don't need this truth anymore. But the Most High said that you're gonna always need this. The Most High said that this will be a memorial forever to you, that this is your portion.
Matthew 18 or 17 and 17. Then Yahweh shall answer and say, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me.
Right, and He said, how you faithless and perverse generation. You perverse generation, because what do you do when you perverse something? You twist it up, right? And that's what y'all people do. That's what y'all have done. That's why, again, another good scripture which was Ezekiel, the one we brought out a few weeks ago, where it said that I don't bring this instruction upon you for this reason, but because you have profaned my holy name. You perverted the word of the Most High, the word of the Most High. Y'all have everybody thinking that this truth is a different way, but really it's the way that us brothers, the men of the Lord, are bringing it out. That's the truth. But y'all want to pervert it the way y'all do in the world. Is that it on that?
Yeah.
Can you give me Luke 12 and 35 to get on another point, but it's staying in.
Luke 12 and 35?
Yeah.
Luke 12 and 35. Let your loins be girded about and your lights burning.
Right, because, and we're going to continue reading, but because it's telling you to be always circumspect, you know? And like we're reading, man, the people who leave the law, they're going to die. They're gonna turn to that corrupt, perverse mind, like the brother just read right there in Matthew. You know, they're not gonna be doing the things the right way. Their minds, you're gonna be slowly turning the truth into a lie. All right, that's why the Most High said, we're going to get into it. That's why he said to be girded and let your lights shine bright, meaning that that flame is a great flame. And you had an abundance of whatever it is that you're bringing out, which y'all people don't got.
And ye yourselves like unto men that wait for their Lord when he will return from the wedding, that when he cometh and knocketh, they may open unto him immediately. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord when he cometh shall find watching.
Right.
Verily I say unto you that he shall gird himself and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them.
Right, and then to get on, to even speak on it, you know, that was a point, man. The Most High, he was always, you know, like we were speaking about earlier again, just to bring it another example. The whole thing about the Most High is how his time is. You know, a day to the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is a day to him. That's how all things were always done with the Most High. You know, because we're going to get on the end of that parable, because just to let you see that the Most High, Yahweh Shai, they wanted things to happen quicker. Yahweh Shai wanted the earth to be lit up, but they had to wait, patience. Like the brother was saying earlier, let that meat, you know, get, I guess, tender or filled, you know, pretty much so to speak. Let everything get to its ripeness. You know, everything was done on long suffering and patience, which was what we were supposed to do, but y'all didn't. You know?
I'm gonna get this. This is Ecclesiastes 24:32. I will make doctrine to shine as the morning, and will send forth her light afar off. I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy, and leave it to all ages forever.
All right, and your light, and that's what your light was supposed to. That's what your light is. That's what it's supposed to be. These prophecies, this truth. That's what you're supposed to be occupied in. That's why the last one you read, I think it was where you stopped. It said, "Blessed is he whom his Lord shall find doing."
And Luke,
Yeah.
Luke 12:38, and if he shall come in the second watch, verse 37, blessed are those servants whom the Lord when he cometh shall find watching.
Right, there you go. That's a blessed thing, because like we were speaking about earlier, man, you know, you haven't seen speedily executed judgment yet. You know, you haven't seen the destruction coming yet. So y'all fell asleep. Like the brother quoted from Peter's earlier. You know, y'all were the ones who said there was a promise of the fathers that we you know? Y'all got comfortable. So that's why the scripture say, bless that servant. Because he's blessed, man, to have had that patience, that long suffering, to be able to endure everything that he was going through and not fall asleep.
This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Christ shall give thee light. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
Right, and you know what? The days have always been evil. Redeeming the time, because they are evil. Man, the days were always evil. I remember the brother made a comment last week about when Yahweh Shai came. I can't remember how you pretty much said it, but that was a time of peace. You know, you said it a certain way. Peace was started, or peace was there. I can't remember how you said it. What I'm saying, though, it's funny. But like when Yahweh Shai came, that was peace, or he came in the name of peace. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, he came in a time of peace, and even Yahweh Shai even told you, man, there is no reason he should have came down unless there was an important reason for it. There was a reason why he came. He didn't come down just because he wanted to visit his people and their captivity that they were in for no reason, or because they were in captivity. He came down because why? The times were evil, and they were, and he was warning his servants like what is it? The Day of Atonement that just happened, I believe, last Thursday or Friday. I forget the day. Was it Thursday or Friday?
I don't remember.
It was last week, you know. But yeah, it was Thursday, I believe. But that day was like it was like a refreshment. That's how Yahweh Shai was. He came down. He told his servants, told all the men who believed on him, like, all right, I'm gonna let you know again. This is the time I'm coming right now, but get ready. It's gonna get harder. It's gonna get harder. It's gonna get more wicked, you know. And we're in that time, man. It's so wicked again that y'all above it, you know. Y'all are pure in your own eyes. And that's a strong word, man. I remember we brought it out a long time ago, man.